Now then, I assume you know.
We got rooms and food. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Until next time.
Of course, there's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Ah, here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right? Sky Haven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akabiri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of the sky.
Do you know what he's talking about?
This is where they built all
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
their accumulated life, edging the forgetfulness of civilization. A wise and foresighted prophet in the event, despite the far-reaching fame of
I'm just the Take a look.
the wonders of the ancient world, its location was
Mm-hmm.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
Ours is to follow, friend.
heard all.
Lead, I'll follow.
Let's pretend. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all the news of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I've found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blades archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
I've told you where Skyhaven Temple is. I'll trust you to get us there in one piece. Alduin's Wall was created by one of the lost secrets of the Blade. Its location was lost for centuries, but I know where it is. Skyhaven Temple, an ancient blades.
Ah, yes. The entrance seems to be near what's now known as the Karth Spire. We'll have to see what we find when we arrive.
Very good.
Take care of yourself, Ognar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
Got... I don't claim to be the... Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
This house of yours is wondrous, at least to these eyes. I've thought about starting a store, something to do here when you're out. It's my... The gold is flowing nicely. Here's your half of the profits, my dear. Take a look. I'll be here if you need me, love.
Long life to you, Thane.
Got something for just about everybody. Everything. Take a look. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. I'd even... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Remember, or I'll give you the best.
Lead on. I'm behind you. Need me to carry something? May the East guide us.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Need something? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I bet my...
Lead on. Need me to carry something? Farm work is hard work. It's good. Relax when I...
Got something for just about everybody in here. All my goods. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come again. Do come again.
Still show mercy. Die, damn you! That felt refreshing. Time for you to die. That felt refreshing.
Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get the... Bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragon. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way. Promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework.
We've got to get this bridge down. Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, I think we're close to the entrance.
Wonderful, remarkably well preserved. Here's the Blood Seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman
Blood on the
Cyrodiil?
carved seal on the floor. It's coming to life. You did it. After you, Dragonborn. You should have an honor of being the first to set foot inside.
There's no telling what we might find inside. Yes? What is it? Goodbye, then.
What do you need, Dragonborn? Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we? Isn't it amazing? Ah, of course. Let me see if I can find the right panel. Ah, here it is. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here he's fallen from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him. So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbol. Yes, this here, coming from the mouths of the Lord heroes. This is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself.
Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on the Greybeards are so afraid. Think about it. Have they tried? No. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have found... Good. The Greybeards, you're Dragonborn. And you're the only one who... Right. Good thing they... will look around Sky... Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Gathiri to Tamriel.
Lead on. Need me to carry something? May the Hist guide us.
Oh.
me to carry something? Lead, I'll follow.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? Yes, for matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand, or who you stand with. If you wish to stand alone, so be it. If you wish for our help, you will answer my question. Where did you learn of a shout used to defeat Alduin? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it. It was created by those who had lived. Their whole lives were consumed with hate. When you learn a shout, in order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question. If he lives in seclusion, he speaks to us only rarely, and never. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Yeah.
Path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly.
Is there any? The gold is flowing nicely. Here's your. Take a look. I'll be here if you need me, love.
Out. Need me to carry something? Lead, I'll follow.
I'll be here if you need me, love.
Out. Need me to carry something? Lead, I'll follow.
Use clear skies to open the way to Parthenax.
Look! Yeah!
Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here, if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. Yoda, understand fire as the Dove do. Strike me with the fire of your Thum. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? But I do not know the Thum you seek. Your kind, Jor, mortals, our Hadrime, our minds, can Drem, all in good time. First, a question. Prusa has good. Some would say that perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? You have much to learn of the Dove. There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Loskra. For us, it is one and the same. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most... Here, the ancient tongues, the... yes and no. The Nords of those days used the
It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not I knew better. Which is why I have lived here for thousands of more. How to... It is an artifact from outside time. The Kelle, Elder Scrolls. But this is only a small part. Tid Krent. Time. What? If you brought that Kell with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you could learn Dragonrend. Crosis, no. You are likely better informed. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. I cannot tell you in... It was said to force a dragon to experience the I have... But no, Dovahkiin. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. Knowing a word, contemplate the meaning. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper? It is called force in your tongue. But as you push, think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fade in your tongue. Ponder the meaning of... That is fine. Let that meaning... Which calls to you in your tongue. That... Think of this as the fire builds in... But I believe... Drem Yolok. Greetings. Lok Thum.
Yo! Watch it!
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. Ah, that, yes. It's possible that there was less than the necessary, but we've had no Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realm. I'm not sure. As I recall, Elos Tai was and then there's Borvir and those two boys. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period. That spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Mm-hmm. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. I am Savos. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect, but I do not and are we clear? Not all. Some risk. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them. Now that stability has been established to guide its people through this time of transition, I am an advisor to the The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better. I'd better get going.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will.
College is a
Jizargo
bit of
will
an
be
oddity
successful,
in Skyrim.
at least there is no doubt.
Magic isn't something that's looked. May you walk on warm sands.
To oblivion and... Need me to carry something? Lead, I'll follow. Lead on, I'm behind you. Lead on. Need me to carry something?
May the Hist guide us.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? I knew it. An Elder Scroll is an to read an Elder Scroll. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. Ah. You think that even if I did, it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a What about? Wait. Are you? I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise... Aye, that's the work of Septimus Signus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north. He said he found some old... haven't heard from him since. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Rester, why are my research materials constantly disappearing? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
What you learn here will last you a... It's no secret that the college's reputation in... Skyrim is tainted.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. The ice entombs the heart. The bane of Kagranak and Degolthur. To harness it is to know. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though. I have seen enough to know their fabric. But no, it is not in my possession. Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls. Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus. Tam. On the cosmological scale. Well, it's all. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you... You see this masterwork of the Dwemer. Deep inside their great... Septimus is clever among men. But lucky then they left behind their own... In the depths of... Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drim... Under deep, below... Of Tand, the point of... There... But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the... Two things I have. The round one for tuning. The edged lexicon for Find Mazark and its sky dome. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll, the Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it... Ooh! This inside is the heart. But it was someone else, on the scroll, for not even the strongest imagination. You look to your left, you see one way. But the Elder Scrolls, sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? No! Then the madness begins.